lands. Yeah, I guess we can have that right there. Yeah, that should be fine. Alright. Let's just keep getting destroyed, shall we? I think that's like been a pretty good move that we've been doing right now. Alright, so let's see. Because honestly, I probably should have actually thought about this a little bit better. And like make decks that are a little bit more contender, just because, again, it seems like we are dealing with the same one all the time. Get rid of that. Where is it? Let's see. So get rid of Elgato. Duel Links. That should fix it. There we go. Cool. Yo, Landstrek, welcome to the stream, dude. Great to see you, man. How you been doing, dude? It's finally here. Let's get destroyed by the KC Cup. Like, every time when I was playing this last night, like, I just had the most garbage hands ever. It was disgusting. It was disgusting. This one at least looks much, much more redeemable. Oh, very much more redeemable. Hell yeah, let's go. What you up to, man? How far are you in the KC Cup so far? We're going to use Double Cyclone. Good, how about you? I mean, I'm feeling pretty good now that we're actually getting some good hands. Because, like, I've literally been, like, having almost all night, like, just constantly double Gear Reactor and just stuff that I can't really use. Just play Stellar. Dude, Stellar didn't even really work too much as well as I hope, man. I mean, we might switch over to Stellar, but I don't know, man. Stage 16, nice. I'm currently stage 13, I believe. Like, I put it some time to it, but not as much as I probably should. Alright, let's see if he has a response, because this could be a Floodgate or a Karma Cut or something. It could be one of the two. Dude, it was crazy. Like, the entire time that I was playing last night, it's just been constant, just constant Shiranui, Cyber Dragon, and what was the other deck that we always kept playing against? It was Shiranui, Cyber Dragon, and Dark Magician. Yeah, that's like all that I kept on dealing with last night. It was just so annoying, dude. I've been using my handless combo. Dude, no hands? So awesome, man. Like, I'm not even too sure like how it actually looks, like, works in Duel Links, but it must be pretty cool. Stupido, welcome to the stream, dude. It's great to see you. It's great to see you. What have you been up to, man? By the way, also, again, Landstrek, thank you for also putting in the links to the social and the Discords. I greatly appreciate that. Unfortunately, like, I kind of, like, passed out, just, like, super tired last night when that message was sent. Alright, so we're feeling pretty good right now. I mean, if he can't really respond to Reactor's first attack, we have game. But it's all a matter about what he's going to do. Yeah, it's already good. We're good. Oh, dude, you're watching JoJo's? Dude, that's so awesome. What part are you on? I've actually been starting watching JoJo Bizarre Adventure myself, dude, and I've been loving it, man. I'm currently on part 3. When duel rooms? Maybe within... So, like, maybe, like, within an hour or something like that, or until I get bored of just getting destroyed. It depends, man. If we get enough hype, though, or, like, you know, demand, then we can definitely open up early. Dude, Wolfang, welcome to the stream, dude. It's great to see you. OMG, what's up, dude? Yeah, but we could do duel rooms at some point, for sure. Duel... I can type, jeez. Duel rooms later. There we go. Love your positivity here. Dude, my hair is trash, man, but thank you so much. I greatly appreciate that, Axe Mango. Welcome to the stream, dude. It's great to see you, dude. Finally, I met someone who... Dude, yes, I'm a stupido. So, here's the thing. Like, So, my coworkers have been constantly saying, dude, watch JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. I'm like, alright, eventually I will get to it. I started watching it, and dude, I'm like, holy shit, this is great. Jonathan Joestar is such a lad. And then Joseph Joestar is fantastic. Like, so far, Joseph Joestar is my favorite JoJo. Whoa, Riverpig, what's up, dude? It's great to see you, man. It's all good to see you. Oh, we have, Oh, Ritual Beast. I haven't played against this game, like, deck in, like, 3 years. Dude, Joseph is so bae, man. Dude, it's so good. I'm so, like, upset that I was sleeping on that enemy for so long. I even legit actually, bought the PS4 game because it was so damn cheap. It's so good, man. Crap. I rewatched it again in part 5. Dude, I can't wait to get to that part. Well, so far, part 3's been pretty lit. What do we want to do? So, again, I'm not really familiar with how this deck actually runs and functions, so let's just start getting searches. Let's just do that. Yo, Agemal, dude, it's great to see you. Just get to my replay already, Cap. I just saw Mango. Dude, I mean, we'll watch your replay at the end, man. We always do. And I do that shit for free, man. It's so good. This was a past stream? Nah, man. This is actually... We actually do play Duel Links, believe it or not. We actually do. We actually do. I just need to... I need my sleep. Dude, go for it, man. I mean, it's like, what? 12 at night for you, dude? Part 2, Joseph, and Part 5 have been my favorite. I haven't really seen Part 5 yet. I'm only at Part 3, like, I'm at the point... Speedwagon... Dude, Speedwagon is so damn good. Speedwagon is... Like, I literally lost my shit when they're like, it's Robert T.O. Speedwagon! And then, like, when they were like, it's AC/DC, cause! Like, the music references are just so good. So I'd mention your name, or what would I call you? So, I mean, you can call me Metallicaerox or just Metallic. Either one is fine. It's totally fine. I've been called worse things, so I'm totally fine. But Speedwagon is... I don't know. Like, so far, all the JoJos are great in their own regard. Like, I love Jonathan's, like, just chivalry shit. Like, every time Joseph's like... And now you're probably going to say this. And then they actually do. It's so good. What to watch my replay for this duel. I demand it. What authority do you have, my boy? What authority do you have? Battle phase. Let's see. So this dude can, like, tag out, right? This card attacks is unaffected by other cards until the end of the damage step. Okay. During this play, turn, you return this card. Okay, so... Sure, why not? OMG, finally. Yes, it has been foretold. Wait, can you do an All Might impression? I've been known to be able to do some decent impressions, and sometimes it's not. Like, when we actually... So we went to go see the My Hero movie, the first one, and, it was, like, really dark and shit, so I'm like, ha-ha! I am here! Here at the premiere of my brand new movie! And people are like, holy shit! Like, they were actually looking around, I'm like, ha-ha! That's how you become a hero! So good, so good. Like, it was actually really impressed, like, how people are just kind of, like, looking back and forth and shit. You didn't watch me... Dude, I mean, Doki Doki was here for you, man. Once you start watching Doki Doki, you can't stop, man. It's just there. But, dude, it was actually, like, really good. I've outstarted your smartness. But Joseph Joestar and our Robert E.O. Speedwagon are definitely bae. I'm probably thinking about... Oh, they actually scooped? What the fuck? Really? Alright, that's fair. I'm cool with that. But I've been thinking about... I might upload the streams to YouTube, Jamal, so you can definitely watch those there. 14, 14 with gears. Hell yeah, let's go. Let's go. Landtrack, don't leave, man. I mean, if you gotta leave, dude, it's all good, man. But I miss you, man. I saw that your stream is delayed. Isn't that delayed? How do you do that? You know what, Jamal, tell you what, after this, we'll watch a replay, man. You've been a homie to me, so I definitely have to do it for you. I see that your stream isn't delayed. How do you do that? I don't know, man. Like, maybe it's because, I'm, like, directly connected via Ethernet cable to the modem. Well, technically it's a power, like it's directly connected through, like, a power, like, I think it's called, like, a power line or something like that. Something like that. I love everyone, except for Kanekion and... Oh, are those, like... I think I might not actually be at that part yet. I might not be at that... Wow, we're actually... I mean, this hand is decent. Streamer, can you please conduct yourself in a professional manner that represents the goals and values of the streams and the community? Thank you. Dustin, I love you, man. It's great to see you, dude. Hope you're doing well. We haven't really talked today. What you been up to, man? Are you still doing that old school RuneScape grind, or what you been up to, dude? Sure, let's just start with the big beat stick. Yo, ATM, dude, what is happening, dude? I'm surprised you were still here, man. I thought you'd be playing, I thought you'd be playing your PS... I thought you'd be playing all the good game stuff going on, Doug. Imagine being good at Duel Links. Dude, I could not relate. I cannot relate. We are trash at Duel Links, man. We're just getting people scooping on us because, again, we play Gears with Drowning Mirror Force, so nobody wants to deal with that shit. Sup, Shrek? Let's go! Imagine being Yankee Tape and neglecting Dustin on Warzone. Oof. My boy. I am so sorry to hear that, my boy. We gotta play Warzone at some point, too, because I want to get a little bit more accustomed and better at the game, but I need to play it more, don't I? Drowning Mirror Force with Gears. Oh, it's so bad. It's so bad. Like, basically, I slam at you, you can't do shit. You slam at me with no board presence, and then you just get everything gone. Like, dude, I felt kind of bad, Axe. I literally Drowning Mirror Force one player 3 times, but I kind of didn't feel bad because they literally had 3 big-ass synchro monsters from Shiri Nui, so I'm just like, you know what? I feel like this is justified. I feel it's justified. It was pretty good. Oh, this dude's actually a pretty buff dude. I mean, I'm not a basketball player, but I'm pretty sure this is not the most optimal way to dunk him. Well, I mean, it probably is. He has, like, a good form grip on the ball. Anyway, let's keep going. Let's keep going. How do you... I feel like at that point, the dude's like, alright, there's no freaking way that he has 3. Like, after the first time, he's like, shit, okay, fine. He plays Drowning. He sucks. Alright, I get it. He's compensating for something. And then the second time, he was probably like, what the hell? Okay, 2. There's no way he has a third one. And then, like, a third, I'm like, aight, let's go. I feel like I need to get a Drowning Mute Force emote. I feel like that'd just be the icing on the cake. Alright, so, okay, so, UA. If UA monsters normal summon to your side of the field, you can add 1 UA monster from your deck to your hand. All monsters you currently control, even after this card leaves the field. Okay, that is good to know. I can't really pop that, so that's fine. Let's go. Imagine me who has a sucky Blackwings deck and is quite set. I mean, Blackwings have such great potential, man. You'll like once you get the momentum starting, dude, you can definitely build a really great one, man. It's just being consistent with it. You got this. Let's see. So once per turn. Wait. So okay. So this doesn't really matter because it's not a quick effect. Okay, cool. Let's see. Have you played Undertale since last stream? I have not, Revarpig. I have not. Metallic, read my stream. Read my message. Where's your message? Oh, I see a duel room later on the title. Oh, Metal, F you, but I love you so much. I love you too, man. I agree. I greatly appreciate you for always constantly showing up for the streams, Jamal. Again, you've been with us for like 8 months now. That's insane. I would like to go to Battle Phase. I would like to play Duel Links, man. Come on. Well, excuse me. I was literally playing DMC last night. What you mean, ATM? Yeah, I mean, you were playing DMC 2, which is the most critically panned one of the entire series, but it had so much potential. But it just fell flat. It just fell flat. You would have to admit it, I would have... You would have... Wait, you do have to admit it, I would have killed you if you didn't have that Karibo. Wait, is he still having priority? Come on, dude. Landstrike has been following for 8 months and 6 days. Hell yeah, dude. Landstrike, thank you so much for being a constant viewer, dude. I greatly appreciate it, man. Alright, we finally proceed to the battle phase. Let's go. I played Yugioh before, but I don't understand this PC game. So, Revarpig, it's kind of like, imagine, like, Yu-Gi-Oh!, but bite-sized. Like, we have less monster zones, less spell and trap zones. Oh, is he gonna banish... Wait, why would you banish that? Why would you banish that? It's kind of like, it's just basically like micro-sized Yu-Gi-Oh! With the abilities thrown here and there. Why would he banish that? That doesn't make a lot of sense. I'm gonna hold on to this, because there's no point. Choose my replay, suffering the unexpected. What is the unexpected? Alright, let's go with the reactor, get rid of his UA Stadium, which kind of pains me, because I actually do like the deck UA. It's kind of cool. I've only played the card game. I mean, honestly, if you want a quick version of Yu-Gi-Oh!, this is definitely not a bad way to go. It's a it's a free mobile game. It's not too bad, honestly. Okay, unexpected. I mean, your holy shit, we actually got 3 for 3 with Gears. What is happening? I mean, you do have a relatively decent Genshin Impact team, Agemal, so I cannot bear to see what you could possibly do to me. So, yeah, let's actually go. Like, holy shit, like, 4 wins. Okay, so, but look at this before. It's just been very, very sporadic. Alright. But I mean, Agemal, let's check out your replay really quick. Have you watched The Parasite The Maximum? Is that an anime, dude? Is that like the anime on Netflix? Because if so, I have not, but I have seen it. I have seen it like pop up in my suggestion feed constantly just because it reminds me a lot of the Steins Gate character Okabe. So it's kind of funny to me, honestly, really. Because like the characters look super similar. Like look up the main character of Steins Gate. Looks just like the guy from Parasite, but I have not watched it yet. Watch my replay too against... Alright, Landshak, I mean, I was saying thank you so much for being a, like, you know, follower from this time being, so we can... For so long, so yeah, we can definitely do that. But then after that, we'll jump back into, like, KC Cup, and then we might do some dual rooms later. But no, I have not seen River Park. Is it good? Is it good? By the way, I also want to shout out everybody. Thank you so much for being here. I greatly appreciate that. Again, like, I did not expect to get this much, like, people jumping in really early on. So, again, thank you so much for being here, guys. I truly appreciate it. I went on KC and didn't expect to be rank. I mean, honestly, dude, that's like the cool thing with KC Cup, because you never really know what to expect. Unless you're me and all you expect to face off against a Cyber Dragon, Shiranui, and Dark Magician. Then you're just like, well, my deck doesn't have very much of a good counter anyway. So, it is what it is, though. But, I mean, with the KC Cup, I am kind of happy about the opportunity of, like, having the Dream tickets, the other tickets they throw at you, and also just, again, all the gem farming. Super good. Super good. I went in there with Noble Ninth on a DE rank. You would, man. Yeah, like, he kind of reminds me of the character Okabe from Steins Gate. How so many animes did you watch? Ooh, that's a hard question. I mean, I like anime. Like, it's probably, like, the main thing I watch, so it might be easier for me to reference what animes I have watched. Oh, wait, I've never heard Callan's dub voice. I hear it in the replay. There you go. So the animes I have seen all the way through is The Devil's a Part-Timer, Reborn, which is like Kyoto Hitman Reborn. It's a really great anime. My Hero Academia, Black Clover, Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball GT. I watched half of Super. I just couldn't really get too much into it. I've watched like maybe a quarter of Dragon Ball. I've watched Cowboy Bebop. I've watched half of Is It Wrong to Pick Up Girls in the Dungeon. Watched Steins Gate. Imagine Not Reading. It's so good. It's so good. And I love Black Rose's animation. Watched pretty much all the Yu-Gi-Oh stuff. Yeah, like, I like anime, but I'm not like a die-hard anime fan. So if you have like an anime that you want me to, like, if you are asking if I've seen or not, let me know. And of course I'm watching Half the Wave through JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Still haven't seen Steins Gate Zero. Dude, I mean, with Steins Gate itself, it ripped your heart so fucking hard. So, Steins Gate Zero, I'm afraid to see what it actually holds, man. But I will get to it at some point, I promise, man. You should play Minecraft on stream. That's actually... So, I mean, I played Minecraft once before. I just really couldn't get into it, but I could definitely give it another shot. Especially if they made some changes since when I last played it. I might be able to give it a shot. I'm just not very much a very creative person when it comes with, like, building games like that. But JoJo is fantastic on the Stupido. Like, I'm literally impressed with how great JoJo is so far. And some of the things they do is just great, too. I am watching the dub, though, just because it's a little bit easier for me to, like, do that while I'm, like, playing guitar or something like that, too. So, I like to multitask. That's one thing you'll learn about me pretty easily. Okay, so he's going to go for Blue Eye Spirit Dragon. That makes sense. Then he'll get another summon off of this. I mean, this doesn't destroy my battle, so... But, I mean, they could go with Dragon Spirit of White to banish this, right? Yeah, that's what they're going to do. It makes sense, too. I would join if we actually had a Minecraft server. I mean, I would have to just see if I'd be down to play Minecraft, but, honestly, I'd rather play Dragon Quest Builders. Like, I'm not sure if anybody knows what Dragon Quest Builders is. It's basically a JRPG version of Minecraft. What does Gwendolyn do for that top deck? Let's see. So you can target once per turn. So if the equipped... Oh, at the start of the damage step. That's actually pretty good. Would be destroyed by a card effect. Okay, so that's actually pretty good. But look at that boost. Damn. Dang, dude. That is a good top deck, man. I think that probably saved your ass at that point. Let's see. What else has he got going? Oh, he had to go for the scoop. Let's go. Good job, Agemal. Again, that top deck, dude, was pretty damn good. Alright, so Landtrek wanted me to check out one against Taurus, so we can definitely do that, too. We can definitely do that. Is it the most recent one? Oh, here it is. Cool. I mean, with Callan's dub voice, it's nothing special, I don't think, honestly. Save the T-Draft. There you go, man. There you go. Oh, you're talking about Callan Kessler, not Darksider Callan. I mean, Callan's voice is just kind of like... Isn't it, like, more... Like, not as, like, aggressive or something like that? Do you play the card game Yu-Gi-Oh? Yeah, I would say I do. I don't play it as often as I play Duel Links, but I still have like all my cards and stuff like that, and I still do pick up some cards here and there to like keep decks up to date, so or less. But due to, you know, of course, 2020 with COVID, yeah, it's kind of hard to actually duel people because, again, 6 feet across is kind of hard to do it. Should I watch JoJo? Yeah, I mean, so with JoJo, they do often say it's not an anime for everybody, but if you like a lot of fighting-based animes, I would recommend it for sure. The music is really good. Like, the openings are super good. Like, the first JoJo opening is so cool because, like, part of the instrumentation and the percussion is them going, like, JoJo. It's so good. We are back into the COVID update. Probably going to get locked down again. Jeez, that is insane, dude. Dude, it's insane. Like, cases are just skyrocketing out of nowhere. But again, I don't know. Like, again, people are just not doing what they should be doing at this point. Wait, they're doing Quintet Magician? Oh, Dark Cavalry. Got it. Okay. Sorry, I'm just constantly used to seeing Quintet with Magical Eyes Fusion. But Dark Cavalry is actually pretty like an interesting tech with the Dark Sealed Hex Fusion. It's not... No, Jack's dub voice acting is terrible. Carly? You say? Like, why does he have a British accent? I don't think we've established that Jack is from the UK. I don't understand that one. I really don't understand 4Kib's logic with that. Oh, he's got the break. He's got the break. Part 4, NB is perfect. Part 4. NB is... I'm not too sure if I know that one. I mean, with Part 4, the only opening that I know is Crazy Noisy Bizarre Town. I'm not sure if that's the one you're talking about, but that opening slaps, too. It's actually a really good song. He's even got the... Jeez, man. The handless combo is coming out for sure. Plus, with all the negation, it's so good. And he even draws into an Infinity Launcher. How does he do it? How does he do it? Coral Dragon. There it is. It took him so long to get this card, too. It took him so long to get it. I really like animes. One Piece, Black Butler, brand new Boku no Hero Academia, and Tokyo Ghoul. So, I have watched a good chunk of One Piece. Like, Okay, so... It's not a good chunk. I've watched 90 episodes out of like 700, but I do like the diversification in terms of combat. I do like Boku no Hero Academia. I haven't watched Black Butler, but I've heard it's pretty good, and I haven't watched Tokyo Ghoul either yet. There's just not enough time for me to watch all the anime while I try to, like, you know, work a 40-hour job, plus working out 5 times a week, plus Twitch and everything else. But I'm definitely in the market for some new anime after JoJo. My Life is JoJo. Have you, because card games are JoJo... No, that's so true. Like, there's actually a lot of great JoJo references everywhere. Have you played the PS4 game, I'm a Stupido, for JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, Ides of Heaven? Have you played it yet? I read the manga for One Piece. Dang. I mean, you can get through manga much quicker than anime, so that's actually not a bad idea. Like, I do have Shonen Jump's app installed where I can watch manga. I mean, I could watch it, but I can read it too. And I feel like that might be a good way for me to kind of like catch up to One Piece because I don't have to worry about watching every little thing. Like, I could just go watch the fights on YouTube or Crunchyroll or something. Know what I want? I mean, so for what it is, I've only played like 10 minutes, but the combat is already so much better, in my opinion, than Jump Force. Which is weird, but... And I mean, I bought Jump Force with such great expectations, but they just fell flat. But I mean, if I play Jump Force, I could play as Dio. But dang, all the negations plus an Assault Blackwing. Jeez, that is insane, Shrek. You would too, you would too, man. That was pretty great, though, not gonna lie. Like, just again, all the constant negates and stuff like that. Can we do a duel room when we hit 1 hour? Yeah, we can also do that. You should stream Among Us. Revarpig, actually, I have streamed Among Us a few times. Like, I'm definitely down to do it. It's just a matter of getting enough people to actually, like, you know, want to play. Wow. Isafu Leviz Who is now following. Thank you so much for the follow. Greatly appreciate that. Welcome to the channel. Hope you're enjoying the content. Thank you so much. What, if you're watching a dueling stream, what's your favorite deck to play? Hello, welcome. We could play Among Us with you. Yeah, we could definitely do some, like, I might do some Among Us stuff tomorrow during the afternoon, because at that point, it might just be perfect for that. Because I do want to introduce a lot more, like, viewer games so we can all play together. Metal, wake me up when you do a duel room. Alright, sounds good. Sounds good. Play through double finish and still have OTK. Dude, it's insane, man. It was super good. So we got a Dark Magical Circle off a Dark Magical Circle. Love it. Love it. So I actually might be able to do something here. So I'm assuming one of them's probably a Magician's Nav. The other one might be another Magical Circle as like a bluff. Okay, so it's just one card, right? You can target one card your opponent controls mansion. Okay, so I don't want to do this first because I want to kind of like bait it out. You got to set this. Just say, wake up AJ when I have to speak closer to me. You got it, man. You can totally do that. Alright, let's play with the Wyvern first and see if they're actually going to take the bluff. But yeah, we could probably definitely do some Among Us stuff too. I'm actually pretty terrible at the game when it comes to being an imposter, so... But I still want to get better at it. Yep, there's the first one. Cool. Oh, we got another JoJo fan. That's fantastic. Alright, that's fine. I mean, honestly... That's fine, that's fine. I kind of expected this to happen anyway. Oh, they even got the arcane artwork. That's actually pretty cool. Okay, so add a card to your deck. I want to grab this one. I'll be back in the stream in 10 minutes. I need to do a quick school summon. Alright, dude, sounds good, man. Enjoy the school project to the best of your ability, dude. Alright, so he's probably going to go for the castle. Yeah, of course. I mean, that's totally fine. I don't even care for the castle. Because that's not, like, my main objective at this point. Alright, so we're also going to get rid of the back row that's face down because there's no point, because I could just simply destroy Dark Magician Circle for my next attack. Because if that's a Floodgate Trap Hole, we're kind of in a bad situation. But that is so cool. Like, again, the JoJo fans are really cool. Like, I'm really enjoying JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Oh, wait, we actually might have an OTK in our hands, boys. We very well could have an OTK in our hand. Which is actually pretty cool. Well, no, probably not an OTK, but we could definitely do a lot of pressure right now, guys. Because we already established the other card in their hand is another copy of Dark Magical Circle. So let's see what happens. Gas Archen? Is that like... Oh, do you mean like Caesar? Caesar was actually a great character, too, in JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. He was actually pretty cool. Alright, cool. What do you think about the My Hero Academia fandom? I mean, I'm actually a fan of My Hero Academia, so like in front of me right now, to my left and my right are two different My Hero Academia posters. So again, I'm a fan of My Hero Academia by far. I can't wait for season 5. So I mean, I guess I'm okay with them because I'm part of the fandom. Wow, we're actually doing pretty good. I'm actually surprised. Like, especially with Gears. I did not expect us to actually get, like, 5 or 4 consecutive wins. Because last night's just been terrible. So we have about 30 more minutes before we gotta wake up Jamal. So that's kind of good to know. But how am I supposed to wake him up when we're doing the duel room? Oh, I don't want to go first. I don't want to go first. Not with this deck. I mean, Floodgate was a decent opening, so that's fine. I really don't want to do this, but okay, let's do it. We don't have to talk about the fans of My Hero Academia. I'm assuming it's My Hero Academia, right? Because I know some people say BNA or Boku no Hero Academia. Crap. Play Serenity and use your new fixed eyes to duel. OMG, let's ship all these together. What? Oh, it's Sheer New. We already lost. We already lost, fam. We're already done. We are already done. Looked at each other's ship. I mean, could we? I mean, if we're on that case, I mean, seriously, like everybody ships everybody else with everybody else too. Like, I know they ship like, I feel like one of the most biggest ships I've seen is like Deku with Ochako, Deku with Suyu, Deku with Toga or whatever her name is. But I mean, I also see a huge ship for like those who are like, we gotta ship Bakugo and Kirishima. My Hero fandom just reminds me of Naruto when that was lit. I mean, oh, that is true. Naruto's not that toxic. I mean, I feel like the biggest thing with Naruto was like the whole Naruto versus Sakura versus Naruto versus Hinata. I mean, we're not dead yet. We're just going to take a lot of damage. Heart of the cards. I mean, I can get over it, technically. I can technically get over it. Jeez, God. But it's a terrible ship. I haven't even known that actually existed. But, I mean, anything and anything can happen. But that's awful, man. Like, how do they think that Deku Toga ship is good? I mean, actually, no, I can't even get over that. Yo, Josiah, dude, welcome to the stream, man. It's great to see you. If I'm going down, we're going down on my own terms. How's Duel Links going? It was going actually pretty good, man. Not gonna lie. We actually got, like, a few wins under our belt, but at this point, it's all over now. We're gonna lose this game. But I'm going down on my own terms, man. If this ship's sinking, I'm taking it down with me. Let's go. But yeah, what we'll probably do soon, Josiah, is gonna open up some, like, duel room against viewers. Just because usually I feel like that's a really cool thing to kind of like do with the interacted. I'll be lurking, so alright, dude, no worries. Thank you so much for dropping in, man. What deck are you using? I'm using Ancient Gears. Pretty much one of my favorite games. Or, I'm sorry, decks. But it's also one of the ones I use consistently the most, too. I am looking into like building some other decks. It's just going to take a little bit of time. Because of school. I mean, that's fair, man. That's fair. Unfortunately, I've already did my time with school, so I'm pretty much free unless I decide to go to college. But dude, hopefully school's not so bad for you, man. Hopefully it goes through quick. Oh, why do we have to go first again? Because, like, with this deck, I'm a stupido, this deck is extremely linear in what it wants to do. Basically, get out this guy really quickly and just keep attacking really quick. Can I get dibs on first duel? No gears, though? Yeah, you can do that, man. You can do that. Again, like, it's so linear that sometimes I may not be able to do anything unless I have, like, cards like this going on. And again, I don't typically like having a turn 1 reactor drag with no protection. It kind of just sucks. God damn it, Lily Pikachu. I don't want you to watch you eat gum for the 3rd time today. Well, yeah, that's right, because... Wait, did you get an ad for that just now, dude? Jotaro! Can we talk... Like, have you guys heard of the... Okay, so... This isn't really a spoiler, but there's, like, been a theory I found. And it's another Shiranui player. Hell, whatever. But, have you guys heard about the theory that Star Platinum is actually, like, Joseph Joestar, kind of like a reincarnated as a stand? Have you guys heard about that theory? I'm not sure if it's like a theory or just people are just really hoping it's a thing. But I thought it was actually kind of interesting. Do I have... Wait. Oh, wait, never mind. I don't want to take that risk. Yeah, classic Twitch. Deal! I mean, like, after watching the first part, like, they literally make it really easy for you to hate Dio as a character, just because he's such a terrible piece of crap, man. Did they do that during the battle phase, or before they enter the battle phase? Okay, so that's not terrible. Okay, so that could be way worse. If they did it during the battle phase, that'd be way worse. I've heard about it, but I thought it was just Jonathan. I mean, to me, it was kind of interesting. It's just a theory. A game theory. Thanks for watching, and hey, today, if you guys enjoyed my theory, be sure to check out my other 3 channels on food theory and film theory. We're going to be talking about JoJo the next following week, but bye-bye! And Karma Club, come on! Damn it. Got him, Landtrek. Got him with the game theory. Yeah, again, this deck is super linear that I don't have a defense plan, so we're screwed. Because, I mean, there's game theory, GT Live, film theory. Is film theory still going on? Food theory. I don't know what else is next going to be out there. I love this chat. Dude, thank you. I'm glad to hear that, man. This chat is pretty lit, not going to lie. I mean, we got JoJo fans. We also got people talking about game theory. We also have people talk about fandoms and shipping. Oh, man, it's great. It's great. Today's been a very great stream, and I appreciate all of you for being here. Thank you so much. We also got 5 gum potential promotions for the ads. It's insane. Lightning Loves Productions. Ancient Gears. You say, dude, welcome to the stream. It's great to see you. And yes, we... Believe it or not, we've actually been doing pretty well the entire stream up until now. Now we're just drawing shit against Shiranui. Are you a Gears fan as well, or do you think they're just terrible when you combine them with Drowning Near Force as well? Dude, your favorite deck? Dude, hell yeah. Dude, same. Like, This is one of my favorite decks by far of all time. Like, even before we actually got the really good support, I tried making a variant called Ancient Gear Machina, which was actually pretty good, but this was back in, like, 2014 or 15. So, again, that was a much different time for Yu-Gi-Oh! Yeah, I love Gears. But I play on Dueling Nexus. Oh, nice. I mean, I've heard of good things. Like, I've only recently started playing on Yugioh Pro, but I haven't really played Dueling Nexus yet. Just basically Duel Links and Yugioh Pro on the dawn of a new area. Some guy wanted to turn it with Ancient Gear Despots. Was that in Duel Links or was that in the actual TCG, Shrek, my boy? Which one? Because, I mean, it'd be really impressive if they actually got it in the TCG. Alright, let's see. So... Oof. It's a... Oh, it's a site! Huh, did not know that. Initially, I thought it was something like a download application, but is it kind of like Dueling Book when it was a thing? Or is Dueling Book still a thing? Oh, you switched to Nexus? I might have to check it out. Because I didn't know that you were playing Yugioh Pro for a while. I actually haven't checked out Nexus yet. I want to do that. So, I mean, we're playing DBM. Let's see. Register, make an account, and duel. I mean, yeah, I'll have to definitely check out the platform for sure. It might actually just encourage me to spend a little bit more time playing Yu-Gi-Oh! The TCG 2. Oh, they're playing Silent Magician? With a little bit of Dark Magician variant? Build your deck. Yeah, I mean, I'll definitely look into it for sure. Thank you so much for telling me about... Again, I kind of forgot Dueling Nexus was actually a thing. Oh, dude, Riverback. Welcome back, dude. It's great to see you, man. Hopefully the assignment didn't go too bad for you. Alright, so let's play this just so I can get some protection. Hello. It's like automatic Yugioh Pro. Ooh, interesting. I actually kind of like that feature. I mean, I kind of do like Dueling Book 2, where the fact that it kind of like, you know, gives you, like, it kind of like simulates more like a realistic playthrough. Let's see. So once per turn, during the player's summon spell is activated. Okay, cool. We kind of got around that. That's pretty cool. What are we talking about? We're talking about different ways to play Yu-Gi-Oh! But also about pizza, mozzarella. Pizza's also pretty cool, too. Oh, Magician's Nav, that sucks, because I think this is going to cause me to miss timing. I don't like Duel Links to get 5 monster spells. Yeah, no, for sure, because dueling, like, Duel Links and I'm assuming Dueling Nexus is just basically, like, playing it in the TCG format. But yeah, no, I definitely hear you. Oh, they're playing Knight and Sorcerer? I mean, it kind of makes sense, because they can banish stuff, which is pretty good. Banishing is pretty strong. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is going to cause timing to be missed, because they're activating a response to it. Oof. Biggest of oofs here. And I mean, the problem is they also have Magician's Navigation 2. They can also do... And you can also add background music? That's pretty cool. Oh, you should add... Nah. Unfortunately, like, I usually don't try to, like, add background tracks just because, again, I don't want, like, Twitch to be like, yo, stop! You violated the copyright law! Stuff like that, you know? I'd rather just not deal with it. Unfortunately, we pretty much already lost because next turn they could just use Magician's Navigation against our Johnny Mir Force. So I guess it is. I guess it is what it is. Yeah. I know a lot of people generally just do it. Like, I think Axe does it a lot too, but to me, I'd rather just not worry about it altogether. Please don't be a canyon. What's your favorite JoJo character? I mean, so far, again, I would have to say my favorite JoJo character is probably Joseph Joestar from Part 2. Because, again, I just love the fact on how smart-ass he really is. As a matter of fact, 6 monster zones. Oh, yeah, I forgot the link zones. Yeah, because you can definitely do, like, links and stuff like that. Yeah, I mean, I'm going to try to do this, but they're just going to negate it anyway. I'm going to be honest, I haven't watched Naruto. I mean, that's fair. It's an old one, but a classic. I have nothing against Naruto. It's actually pretty high up there, in my opinion. Based on the writing, the themes, and stuff like that, and the characters are pretty cool. But I mean, if you have time, Naruto it's worth a watch. It's a shonen, so it's pretty much fighting based, all that good stuff. Yeah, we lost for sure. Hidana's my boy. Like I haven't really watched, so again, I've watched Naruto. I've watched, like, up to a little bit before the pain fight in the anime. But I spent, like, the majority of the time getting my Naruto Shippuden information from, like, the Naruto Shippuden Ultimate Ninja Storm collection. So I just played through the games to kind of, like, get the story and stuff like that. because again, there's like 300 episodes, so I don't have time to watch that. Yeah, exactly, Riphark. Again, you can just literally, if you want to like just know the story, you can read the manga or you can just play the games. I read every manga. Interesting. Like, I definitely want to get more into reading manga just because I want to read more of The Devil's a Part-Timer. That's one of my favorite manga/animes of all time. Naruto is S tier, though. It's pretty good up there. Again, it's pretty good up there for sure. Like, some of the fight scenes are insanely good. Like, the thing I also have respect to as well, is that JoJo's been going on since, like, what? The 1980s, right? Like, it's been going on for so long, and it just has a lot of great stuff to it. Are they just playing... What are they? I mean, it's a Plant 4 tuner, so that's pretty cool. JoJo is a good time, though. I would definitely recommend to, like, give JoJo a shot. Again, they say Part 1's kind of slow, but I still enjoyed it. Part 2's pretty cool, and Part 3 is where it just starts getting pretty heavy. Yeah, like, again, look at this hand. This hand is garbage right now. Let's just play Floodgate. Why not? Floodgate, let's go. Because again, like, I have, like, it seems like a lot of the JoJo fans are super devoted to the series too, which I totally appreciate. Like, one of the other people who often come to my PM streams, he is super into JoJo. Like, and he wants to play the JoJo game with me on stream at some point, which I'd be down for. Rush Weird Ring, you can send this card from your hand. Okay, that's fine. There's a lot of games you should... Dude, for real. There is a lot of games that I want to play. I'm actually... Livisaw, funny that you mentioned, I'm actually streaming Undertale tonight, a little bit later, too. Because I started playing it, what was it, Sunday? Yeah, I started playing it on... No, Tuesday, I'm sorry. So yeah, I'm actually doing my first playthrough of Undertale on... so it's actually pretty fun. I didn't realize that I could literally spare everything, so I'm currently going for what is like the destroying everything route. So that's kind of what we've been doing here. Let's see. So yeah, that's fine. They can summon it. They'll summon something from the graveyard and they'll just floodgate the sinker from the... Oh, interesting. Oh, there was no jump. Oh, I see what's going on. So if you control... Oh, that's fine. I'll just use shooting. Yeah, but I mean, if I enjoy the game enough, I would totally be down to play the other playthroughs. Yeah, that's the route. I kind of forgot the name. But yeah, we're doing the Genocide run. And that was just because I was treating it like a traditional RPG, you know? Planet Pathfinder, really? Jeez, that sucks. Okay, so let's do this. I don't know. I mean, they have one card in hand. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't be... Like, if I enjoyed the game enough, I'll totally be down playing another playthrough of it. Like, I just love the humor in the game of itself. It reminds me a lot of Earthbound so far. But yeah, there's so many games that I have also that I want to get to, but just there's just not enough time, you know? Like, I recently also just picked up Monster Hunter World, and I've heard such good things about that. You should play horror games. I'd pay to see that. So, I mean, Rivarpig, does Doki Doki Literature count? Because I actually did do my very first playthrough of that. So that was kind of an interesting experience for sure. It was definitely an interesting experience for sure. Bendy. I've never heard of Bendy. What kind of game is it? Is it just a horror or... Play Outlast? I've heard people want me to play... Like, ATM has literally been like, play Outlast, but... I don't know, like, I have to look into it first. More Doki Doki. Like, the thing is, like, what I was gonna do, I'm a stupido, is, but Doki Doki, for the first time playing it was fun. It was a really great game, not gonna lie. I'll probably do another Doki Doki Literature Club playthrough when I hit another follower goal. Like, we did Doki Doki when we hit 200 followers. I'll probably do the next playthrough at, like, maybe 400 or 500 followers. Just so we, like, it's like something to kind of like work up to. Bending the Ink Machine is a horror game. Don't look into it, it ruins it. Are you talking about Bendy or Doki Doki? Because again, like, I've seen the character Bendy Bendy, but I've never seen the game. You see, I don't really like storyline horror games. Oh, I see. That makes sense. I'll hold on to this. I mean, the 19 is fine for now. I might want to use it for something that's a little bit more of a threat. Can I just draw into a Gear Town, please? Oh, so bad. Oh, both? Oh, I gotcha. It's talking about Outlast. Oh, I see, I see. Because once you finish it, you finish it. Yeah, I mean, it depends. Yeah, for sure. Because, like, sometimes they always don't have a bunch of different, like, what's the word I'm looking for? They don't have a bunch of different, like, you know, variations in playthrough. Depending on the game, you know. First chapter of Benny is free. Oh, interesting. Is it on Switch, PS4, Steam, or is it on multiple like, you know, different consoles? Let's see. I mean, if it's about a matter of losing here, I guess I probably should just do this. And I guess I can also, in response to that, potentially do this too. Let's get rid of some back row. Steam and more. Oh, cool. At that point, I probably would then go for the Steam route too, just to be able to check it out. And if that's something that people would be interested, I could definitely see about streaming it. I don't have a lot of experience with horror games, but it might be kind of fun, just kind of like deviating from what I'm not used to, you know? Oh, come on! We're drawing like every single spell and trap and no monsters besides... This deck sucks. Jeez, this sucks. Alright, let's bluff like hell. Let's bluff like hell. Like, let's put on our imposter face. Like, let's beat the imposter and just bluff as hell. Let's see. Okay, okay. I don't know if we're going to do this one, but we're probably going to lose. That's fine. I was really hoping they were going to do, like, a synchro and I could just do Floodgate, but that's fine. I mean, I wouldn't have overextended either. I'm building 6 sands, by the way. Dude, nice. I actually did build a kind of like a budgetish variant, but that's not that good. But, again, I love 6 Sams. They're such a good deck. You should play DBD. What is... Oh, Death by Daylight. Funny. The only reason why I said funny, just because several people have actually recommended me playing that game. Like, I know Josiah's Bad's one person. I also follow several other streamers who do play the game as well. I mean, it's kind of like a survival-ish kind of game, right? Death by Daylight. And it's for, like, every console, too, right? Let's get the duel room going on. We gotta wake up Ajamal. Not sure how we're gonna accomplish that one, though. I mean, we could spam the Discord or something like that. That's always possible. Yeah, Death by Daylight. Yeah, I kind of figured it was like that one because I mean, it seems like a fun game, and it's like a very interactive game, too, with people, right? So I might have to look into it for sure. It's not a free game, though, right? It actually costs, like, money, if I remember correctly. Because I believe it's, like, what, 20 bucks or something like that? Yeah, I remember, dude. No worries. No worries. You're good, fam. I knew you got dibs. You're good. You're good. And you also even said no gears, so, yeah, I got you. 49. Okay, cool. Dope. Yeah, I mean, I'll have to look into it for sure, because, I mean, again, I'm always in the market for some pretty good games, but... Not a whole, like, in an urge to buy new games just because there's just so much backlog to worry. I'll pay for it. No, dude, don't worry about that. I appreciate it, but no worries. I'll get to it at some point for sure. I gotta switch decks though, so let's do that really quick. Oh, why don't we just go with S-Knights? That's fine. Let's just go with Satellar Knights. Do I want to change anything with this build? There's a lot of things I want to change with this build, but that I can feasibly do right now. That's the bigger question. No, that's fine, I guess, for now. Yeah, I mean, I actually might want to take out one Skybridge, though. That might be something I want to look into, because sometimes it's just often a pretty dead card. Oh, Shrek the boy, let's go, man. Let's go. Big money. I mean, the holidays are always coming up, too, so there's that. I mean, one of the things I do like about Steam is that it's pretty easy to give games. What type of deck is it? So the deck that I'm going to be playing right now is basically a, if you're familiar with Xyz, like, is it more attack or defense? So I would say Satellars are more defense, because there's a lot of, like, trap cards and, like, negations in this deck. But it can do a little bit of both. So what do I want to do? So let's go with the Neb first. So it's kind of like more like a defensive deck, but it does have some offensive capabilities. I'm going to grab this guy. Unfortunately, the deck isn't where I want it to be. Like, this deck will get better if we get Trevere. But for now, like, I kind of built the deck because I'm like, well, this might be a good investment for down the road. Sort of deal, you know? Alright, let's see what we got. Really? I mean, he's playing Callan, so he's playing Infernities, right? So he wants no hands? Are you serious? Like, we actually... You can do it. Thank you, I'm a stupido. I appreciate that. So what I could do is I could... So he has no cards, and he has cards in hand, so I shouldn't be too concerned on that one. So what I could do... Okay, I got an idea. Just do it. Make your dreams come true. Let's go. So let's do this play. Why not? We'll go for a Deltros. Big boy plays. Let's go. We're going to use his effect. Hopefully he doesn't get Fiendish Chain, which is probably what's going to happen now I think about it. Oh, shit. We're actually going to keep going. Let's keep going. We're going to keep going. Let's go. Deneb. And then we're going to go for a Ukulele. Dream big. I love the way you think I'm a stupido. We got to dream big. We got to keep going. We just got to keep going. We're going to use Ukulele's effect. Let's see. So, Ukulele, which one do I want to send to the grave? Yeah, because we already have pretty much everything else set up. That's fine. Let's go for a special summon. Let's go for Deltaros, number 1. I don't have to worry about Floodgate for now either, which is fantastic. Because I said so. We're going to get rid of the back row, potentially. Let's see. Come on, come on. Don't be a Fiendish Chain. It's the... Why didn't he chain the Flute of Summoning Karibo to it? That's interesting. He already had the Wing Karibo. Got him. I love it. That is so good. I like it. I like it. I like it. I like it. I mean, does he only have a 1-for-1? Does he not have other copies of Karibo? I appreciate you, I'm a stupido. Yo, Caramel, dude. Welcome to the stream, dude. It's great to see you. Hope you've been doing well. What you been up to, man? Okay, let's see. So I got Drowning, of course, the namesake of the game. The Empty Hand combo. Can you use in your second turn, discard up to 2 cards from your hand, then add an equal number of Infernities from your deck to your grave. Jeez, that is insane. Do you know anything about the speed run? Do you know Minecraft Speedrunner Dream? I do not. What's that about? Valhalla. Oh, yeah, that's right. You're playing Valhalla, aren't you, man? How does he do it? How does he do it? This card, if you have no cards in your hand, you can target, tribute this select in your graveyard and special summon. That is so good. The handless combo is just insane. He's even going with Infinity Archfiend. Jeez. Let's see. So, when this card is special summon, you can add 1 Infinity card to your hand. You must control... Yeah, of course. On the Georgian Dream... Oh, on the Georgian Dream... What? Coral Dragon? Close. That's fine. Let's see. So, Infinity Launcher... I mean, the thing is, I still do have Deltros the floating effect, which isn't too bad. I have a cousin that's a big Yu-Gi-Oh fan. I mean, it's definitely a huge game out there for sure. It's definitely... I think it's like one of the top card games in the world right now. Like, it's pretty much high up there with like Magic the Gathering, Pokemon. Yeah. Dual Room. You know what to do, Ajamal. You know what to do, man. Stardust Charge Warrior. Let's go. I mean, he's pretty much got it because Coral Dragon can pretty much just start destroying stuff. Has almost every card ever. That's I mean, he must have been starting from the beginning and just kept going. That's insane. Like, considering how much Konami makes product, it's insane. Oh, this is the same combo he did in the replay. Holy shit. One of my friend loves it. It's a pretty good game, not gonna lie. Especially if you have like a nice amount of like community to play with it. It's definitely good. So when you hit 1 hour, I mean, the stream might end a little bit, like maybe 20 minutes early. So I decided to go a little bit like 20 minutes earlier. So that's pretty much the main reason for that. But also, we had like enough people wanting to do the duel room, so I'm like, you know what, let's just open it up for sure. He gave me his Blue Eyes. Dude, Blue Eyes is such an iconic card. It's so good. When you watch the videos for Dream and George YouTube and go to Instagram and search them up everywhere, are ships. Ships everywhere. Let's go. I mean, it is the internet. Ships are definitely everywhere. God, this is so disgusting, Shrek. I am not happy with this at all. I am not happy with this at all. It's pretty disgusting, but I can kind of float my way out of this. Let's go with this. Infernity takes forever to do anything. I mean, that's the thing, though. The fact that it can do so much in such little time with very little resources is phenomenal. I like it a lot. So, I mean, that is so fair, but at least I still have, I'm not dead just yet. Do you like the JoJo ships? I actually really haven't checked out the JoJo ships, to be honest. Like, I'm not even too sure which ones are actually out there that are, like, pretty prominent in the community. No! Oof. If only this was one turn earlier, we would have actually been pretty good. We're done, though. We're done. He's even... No, actually, we're done for good, because, again, he has the Infernity Barrier. So, we're pretty much screwed. Oh, man, we could totally... we're totally screwed, boys. Undertale is going to be Coggers. Yes, dude, I can't wait to get back into Undertale. It's been super... It's been a really fun experience, for sure. Like, I can't wait. I can't wait. Undertale's been a pretty good time. I'm going to do this because it doesn't even matter. He's got the break. He's got the break. Sans is fucking fantastic. I love Sans. Yo, we back. Welcome back, A-Team. It's great to see you, man. But I mean, like, the only thing I really got, like, the thing that, like, made me instantly fall for Sans is the fact that, like, you hide behind the lamp and you're, like, his brother's like, yo, dude, you should go check behind that lamp. I don't want to do that. Dude, you should totally check out this lamp. It's just so good. You want to do a Jamal? Alright, dude, jump in and we'll definitely go in there. What did I miss? Dude, you missed a lot. We talked about JoJo. We talked about anime. We talked about Undertale. We talked about Among Us. We talked about Death by Daylight. We also talked about pizza. Mozzarella, perfectly. If you like Sans, you like dad. Yes, absolutely. I'm a huge fan of dad jokes and puns, so I guess it just makes a lot of sense for me. Oh no, Sansa's first ship activated. Easy clap. Yeah, exactly. Also, ATM, he also, Shrek also just destroyed me with a ridiculous combo. Undertale Tale tonight? Yeah, absolutely. As long as nothing goes wrong with tonight's stream, we'll definitely be doing more Undertale. More opportunity for me to just fuck up on basic puzzles. Pizza mozzarella. Yo, I'm a stupido. Are you familiar with the Eric Andre show at all? Heck yeah, that is hype. I mean, what's really hype is the people who are getting the PS5s this week. That is super hype. I want one, but I kind of want to wait a little bit. Because, like, just, like, screaming, like, the pizza mozzarella, it reminds me of, like, the pizza ball thing from the Eric Andre show. I didn't open up that good now, did I? He's playing Watts. And I don't even have opening Drowning Mirror Force. Alright, that's fine. No, I'm sorry. Oh, it's totally fine. It's totally fine. It's kind of like it's a really interesting show. It's kind of like a parody of anything. How do I want to do this? Okay. I know what to do. Skybridge, let's go. In Undertale, there are so many alternate universes, my sister's obsessed with it. Really? Oh no, he's using Karma Cut. I'm watching doing a flippin' assignment. Dude, I appreciate that, man. Hopefully it doesn't distract you too much, man. You want mate? Damn. I mean, at this point, I kind of just waste my turn. That's super fun. That is super fun. At least I still got the Deneb Engrave. I guess it's some kind of victory I can go with. But I mean, I think Undertale's gonna be one of those games I'll definitely have to do several playthroughs of, just to kind of like kind of experience some of the other playthroughs, because I didn't really realize it, but with Undertale, I was just playing like a typical RPG, and then I realized on the back of it, it clearly says the friendly RPG where nobody has to die. So I totally could have done that. I totally could have done that. Missed opportunity for me. That's fine. That's fine. Is it English the only language you know? Pretty much, yeah. I've once had the opportunity of trying to take German, but I got switched out of the class, so I just couldn't really do it. Let's see. So, okay, I probably should read this really quick. Life lesson / tip. You got it, man. So, I mean, honestly, it's not really like a life lesson or tip, but it's something that really should be kind of like considered often these days. is that the only true, like, the only limitations of what you think you can or cannot do for, like, you know, professional growth or development are the limits in your mind. Like, for example, if you ever find yourself like, I want to learn how to do this, but I really can't, you can find a way. Like, for example, I'm a musician too, and I love music. Dave Grohl, growing up, did not have any of the musical instruments learned how to play. Yet he learned how to teach himself how to play drums using pillows and kitchen utensils and stuff like that. So, and again, Slash, one of the most, like, you know, recognized guitarists of all time, taught himself how to play guitar on a one-string guitar that was, like, pretty much broken. So if you truly have a passion, something that you want to excel at, then you can find a way to be able to do it. Like, again, if you want to learn how to become an insanely good drawer, just constantly draw and just always, you know, keep going forward. Don't let, like, what seemed like a limitation actually be a limitation. You can use that to motivate yourself to keep going further. I'm crying. Wait, why? I mean, also, it's like another life lesson tip. Watch anime. That shit inspires you constantly, in my opinion. Like, again, watching, like, Black Clover and stuff like that, it just motivates me to hell to work out, especially if you know about the main character. Wise words from a man. I try. I've been down a lot of things in the last 26 years of my life. I mean, he pretty much has game. Because, again, we didn't draw into a Drowning Mirror Force. Like, this card is... Drowning Mirror Force is perfect against Watts. Because they can just attack directly, so it doesn't even matter. Let's see. I mean, I can't take Watts a very serious threat with Odeon behind it. What do you think about sushi? Actually, so I don't have a lot of experience actually trying, like, you know, eating traditional sushi. But I really do enjoy, like, you know, seafood and stuff like that. So I probably would actually enjoy seafood. He's trying to go for Cowboy. Hell no. No. Don't go for Cowboy. You cannot go for Cowboy. But it's kind of funny he did go for Cowboy because that actually gave me another turn. That's actually kind of hilarious that he actually gave me another turn. Because he tried to get greedy. But I don't know if I can come back from this. Oh. That's a good top deck. That is a very good top deck. I have a stupid idea. I have a very stupid idea, my friends. So you know that's a Cowboy. Wait, this only works on face up. Yeah, it's face up. Okay, never mind. Still a good card to top deck into because it could stop an attack. But honestly, I would totally be down to try some sushi. Maybe like a California roll or something like that. There's plenty of places where I live that have like sushi places. And again, they're just kind of popular overall. Besides, I really like Chinese food, so I'm pretty sure I'd fall into that category. I thought it was a better idea, but I really can't do much. Stupid ideas can turn into idiotic ideas. It's great. It's great. Because like sometimes it either works super well, or you just kind of fall further down before. But I mean, you know what they say? You miss 100% of the shots that you do not take. So you truly won't know if it's a good idea unless you give it a shot. And at least if you know that if your idea failed, then you at least have the idea of that we were going to lose anyway, so it's fine. I forgot exactly what it was. Aren't I a great duelist? Go for deflow. Yeah, no, absolutely. I wanted to lose on my own terms anyway, so that's fine. I didn't want to get like attacked directly by Watt, so that's fine. No, Agemal, it was all my plan to lose by my own hand. It was all the idea I wanted. Yes, I know Spanish. Oh, that's so cool. That is so cool. I've always wanted to take a second language, but the time, it just takes forever. You said you took German classes. What were the words you still remember? So, actually, no, here's how it worked. Like, I was in German class for like 3 days, right? And then my counselor's like, Alex, are you happy taking this class? I'm like, well, I haven't really started the class at all, but no, not... I mean, the teacher's great, but I haven't taken the class really, so how can I say yes or no? They're like, would you like a different class? And then they gave me the opportunity of like choosing like a bunch of different classes, so I decided to go with like a strength lifting class because I kind of wanted to get healthier as opposed to learning a new language because I felt like I could get the best of both worlds. Like, again, I would get access to a free gym. I get to work out every day. And then I could just learn German on my own time. So I kind of took that opportunity and went with that. But I would totally do that. I want to subscribe on Broke AF. River, I greatly appreciate the thought like that. And again, you don't have to worry about it here. Just being here definitely helps out, just, you know, with the channel and stuff like that. So no worries, man. I appreciate you, dude. Oh, he's playing this again. Dang. But yeah, no, I instead of switched out from a German class to a strength and fitness one, which is actually kind of a blessing and a curse because I never realized how much I truly enjoyed working out. It's got to be from all the anime. The ultimate end goal is getting shoulders as big as the JoJo's. Like, again, to me, like, their shoulders are just the biggest I've ever seen. Like, even Super Saiyan Goku fighting Frieza has nothing on them. Like, for real. The JoJo's. It's crazy. Everyone add a link to his Twitch and you guys are too nice. I appreciate that. Say something in German. JoJo. First anime. Jeez, wow. Okay, so the first anime I've ever watched, I believe. Okay, so I don't want to say Pokemon because everybody's watched Pokemon. Everybody's like watched Yu-Gi-Oh. So the first anime I ever watched was Pokemon. But the first anime I've watched that's not super mainstream was it was actually Cowboy Bebop. It was actually Cowboy Bebop when I was babysitting for somebody, like when I was like hanging out with my cousin while he babysat somebody when I was like 5 or like 6. So technically it'd be Cowboy Bebop, but the first anime I watched that wasn't a traditional one was probably Rave Master, back when Toonami was a thing. Like when they had constant anime and stuff like that. Follow Agemal_71 has been for 4 months and 3 days. Don't you have another account that you've been followed a little bit longer, my dude? First anime I watched was Pokemon, then Yu-Gi-Oh! Yeah, exactly. Like those ones were just like everybody's first, anime because it's on 4Kids Entertainment. Oh wait, no shit. Okay. If we're going by that logic, I would have to say it might be either Shaman King or Rave Master then. No, Shaman King or One Piece, because again, we're talking 4Kids era. And 4Kids era was just huge for everybody a lot. Naruto was 7 and then Cowboy Bebop. Like, actually, I didn't watch Cowboy Bebop until... I'm dead. I didn't watch Cowboy Bebop all the way through until actually like a month ago, and it was a great anime. Even to this day, I could see why people love it so much. But if we're talking real anime, then SAO. But I mean, if we're talking real anime, like real diehard anime, what about Cory in the House? That was such a good anime. I can't remember my first account. I mean, Infernities are just too strong and too consistent. There's not much I can really do. Again, I'm not a top tier player of Duel Links. I don't spend that much time in this game as much as I probably should. Alright, we're switching over to Brick Gears. Never heard of it. You never heard of Cory in the House or SAO? Which one? Because, I mean, Cory in the House, it's such an iconic anime. It is such an iconic anime. JoJo. JoJo is your first anime? Is that real? You know about the surrender button, right? I mean, we can't surrender. We just gotta, like, let it happen. Because, I mean, honestly, it's kind of funny watching, like, exactly, like, what you can pull off with your deck. I usually don't surrender unless I'm, like, getting really pissed off at the game. Samurai Shampoo was from the same ranker as Cowboy Bebop. I highly recommend it. Got washed away when... Yeah, no, like, Lepisu, that's a great point. Yeah, no, Samurai Champloo was such an interesting anime. Like, the thing I really like about it is the 3 characters. Wasn't it Fu, Mugen, and I forget the other guy, but yeah, no, it was such an interesting concept, like how they took, like, the traditional, samurai stuff and, like, add, like, that hip-hop influence to it. No, it was great. Yeah, no, I totally get you. I watched Samurai Champloo a long time ago when they were playing on Adult Swim. It was good. Didn't they have Spike Spiegel's voice actor Steve Bloom actually voice act as Mugen? Jin Fu. Yes, that's who it was. It was Jin. Yeah, wasn't Mugen voiced by Spike Spiegel, which is really good? Because, again, I love Steve Bloom as a voice actor. He's phenomenal. Super good voice actor. I can't really do much. Jeez, this sucks. Again, this deck either just wins turn 2 or it bricks. But no, like, it was kind of sad. Like, me and my roommate were kind of like feeling the feels after Cowboy Bebop because we will no longer hear, "See you later, Space Cowboy." Spike was such a good character. I like Spike's character. He was probably my favorite in Cowboy Bebop. River Unhug. Me, who's never watched JoJo but listens to Golden. I mean, you would definitely enjoy JoJo based on what we've been talking about, so I'd definitely give it a shot. Agemall might be stream sniping. He might be scream sniping. I watch and dub and sub. The Japanese from Mugen is so annoying. I've never... that's just an additional something. That's fine. I need to rewatch it, though. I need to rewatch it. Sad human noises. When this card does battle damage to your opponent by direct attack... Yeah, no, I'm not going to give him a search. That's just too good. Too good. Watts Cobra, too good. I won't watch anime if it's in English. I mean, I can totally see that because sometimes they can really screw up the dub. But to me, for the majority of it, if I can watch it in dub, depending on the dubbing company, I will. Just because, again, like, I can, at that point, if it's like a slow moment in the anime, I can, like, play guitar or something. I could play Duel Links on my phone or something. I could answer people in Discord. I can, yeah, all that stuff. So, to me, it just really depends. Alright, let's see. So, we actually might have some... Wait, does Floodgate target? Damn it, it doesn't target! What the fuck? Damn, it's so good. Demon Slayer. So, actually, it's on my radar. I've watched, like, the first 5 episodes of Demon Slayer. It looks phenomenal. The opening slaps so hard. But no, I haven't watched Demon Slayer yet. SAO is so slow with the story. Yeah, I mean... So, I mean, like, the thing is, I watched SAO a few years ago. The first season, it had its flaws, but it's alright. But the second part, like, I'm like, yeah, this is, I can't do this anymore. Like, I don't know. It's just not an anime for me. I know it's a huge fan base, but I'm just not a huge fan of SAO. Just because it's kind of slow. And Kirito's character is... I'm just not a fan of, like, the main character and stuff like that. I don't have Gear Town anymore, so I can't... I mean, it didn't even really matter anyway, so that's fine. That's fine. We're going to pass turn. I don't know, but anime is just such a good topic. I'm glad we're all talking about anime. It's so fantastic. We don't talk about Season 2 of SAO. Damn right we don't. We don't. It got pretty bad. It got pretty bad. Alright. We're done. We lost. There's a movie for Demon Slayer, but it's only in Japan. No, like, that's the thing, River Park. Like, the Demon Slayer movie right now is smashing records. Like, it's already outsold, like, Dragon Ball Super's movie considerably. I think it's even actually beaten, like, stuff like Spirited Away. No, it's doing it insanely good. JoJo tops it. To each their own, but I'll have to, like, I can't say yes it does and does not, because, again, I haven't seen any of it. Oh, we got rid of another Floodgate, thank God. I'm gonna try to find it for free. I mean, I'm sure it'll get its own, like, you know, I'm sure it'll come over to the States soon. Like, if I have the opportunity of seeing a movie, an anime movie in theaters, I will. Just because, again, it helps keep the content going. Come on, why does everything I play get smacked face down? Everyone in contact with me, everyone who comes in contact with me is a JoJo fan. It's so good, it's so good. Like, again, when you can, like, bond over anime and stuff like that, I'm still wishing I could find more people who are fans of The Devil is a Part-Timer and, Devil's a Part-Timer and Kaoto Hitman Reborn. So I'm just hoping I can find my own community with that, because those are 2 really good titles. I mean, we're already done. We're already done. Because, like, those 2 enemies are... Is it good? Yeah, they're pretty good. Reborn is, like, 208 episodes long. It has, like, My Hero Academia vibes before My Hero became a thing. And The Devil's a Part-Timer is hilarious because it's a comedy anime first and then an action second. Yeah, it's definitely one of my top 3 animes of all time. It's definitely my top animes 3s of all time. And it only has 12 episodes, so it's pretty quick. It's pretty quick. Alright, I'm going to be back really quick for a second. I'm going to go grab some water. Alright, and we're back. What did I miss? I saw, yeah, One Punch was actually really good too. Let's see, jeez, I'm banging Chat Shack next. The other deal I really like was One Punch Man. One Punch Man was great because it was kind of like a parody too. Lose my watts. Yeah, we're pretty bad at this game. We are definitely bad at this game. Let's see. Floodgate is amazing. Floodgate is amazing. Let's all surprise with 500 followers. Holy shit, that'd be too much. Thank you guys so much for that. Confirm. Stay hydrated. Everyone, shut your social media. I mean, I can't stop you, but again, I just appreciate you guys for being here with me. It's been a lot of fun so far. Not gonna lie. Drink something. Go to the toilet. Drink something. Spam. LOL. Haha. We will. Let's go. I'll actually switch decks too. I'll switch decks too. Heroes? Yeah, I guess we could do heroes. Yeah, why not? I did try to mess around with like adding this to, like for a rank 4 engine. It doesn't really work too well, but we've only done very little testing to it, so let's do it. We just lost to Watts, so let's go with him. Oh, we will. You're funny. Thanks. I appreciate that. I try to be funny. I try to be cool. I try to like have like a positive environment for the stream because again, like especially with 2020, yeah, like the more positivity, the better. Right? Like, right? Come on. Let's try to find like a great escape from 2020. It's been pretty hell. Not gonna lie. All right. Oh, come on. Why? Why? Why is this such trash? Make a dad joke? Alright, yeah, I got you in a second, man. I got you. You want a dad joke? I mean, the easiest dad joke I can think off the top of my head. Okay, so when does I'll give like the chat a few seconds to respond to this one, but when does a joke become a dad joke? He's the dad. No, I'm not a father. Thank goodness I'm not a father yet. Oh, we got despots. Let's go. So when a joke becomes a dad joke, when it becomes a parent. When it becomes a parent. It's so good. It's so good. I'm a fan of dad jokes. I like dad jokes and puns. That's just me personally. They're so good. They are so good. They're a really good time. They're a really good time. Yes. Dad jokes are great. I mean, honestly, like, I kind of just feel like I'm going to have a list of here, like a list of dad jokes and just, like, have them when they're ready. I mean, there's actually some pretty good ones, too. About them to turn on, that's fine, that's fine. Like, another one was, like, another pretty good one was, like, I used to play piano by ear, but now I learned how to use my hands. Stuff like that. Oh, wow, this actually might be able to kind of work out. When it's not funny anymore. Damn. Savage. That is great. That is great. I love it. So, this is where we might be able to get some Big E displays. Let's go. List of dad jokes waiting. Metal, one more duel, then I'm probably going to watch, wait for you to watch my replay because my eyes are burning. Jeez, man. Jeez. I mean, like, what? It's like 1 in the morning for you, right? Okay, well, it's going to resolve. Holy crap. We're actually going to get it off. Let's go. Let's go. I mean, I guess I can kind of make a... I mean, there's actually a few ways I can go with this. I can actually activate this one, too. Is it for the rest of the turn? You cannot special summon monsters from the extra... Okay, so no, I can't... Well, actually... I should be able to... This actually might be able to work. I don't have anything in my hand, so I can't really do that. Can you play JoJo on piano? No, unfortunately not. My piano skills are decent, but not nearly that good. Not nearly that good at all, dude. Unfortunately, I'm sorry. So what I could do... Let's go with Cowboy. And then we'll detach the... Yeah, we can do this, I guess. But no, like, I've seen the people, like, the videos where they keep on, like, play Geronimo's theme and stuff like that, and another fucking Floodgate trap. Oh. I feel like to play Floodgate, or like, play Duel Links in 2020, you just need 3 copies of Floodgate, 3 copies of Karma Cut, and you're good. But I guess we can kind of, like, avoid, we can do stuff like this now, too, so that's fine. So we're going to grab this guy. What does Despot number 4 do? This card battles opponent's monsters. You can activate this effect once your opponent takes no battles for the rest of the turn. Also, send 1 Despot from your graveyard to the deck to the graveyard. If you do this card against attack equal 500 times damage calculate. Jesus. Crap. Guillermo theme jazz version. I'm actually not super familiar with the like with that theme, so I'm not exactly sure how it would actually sound, but it got to be really good. Again, the JoJo music is just slaps. I guess we can get rid of the. Let's see. Let's just get rid of this one. Gennaro. Dude, Hollow Knight. Hollow Knight is such a great game. Like, it's a Metroidvania platformer, but it has, like, the old school difficulty. Dude, like, if you have a PS4, Riverpig, go download it, because it's free with PS Plus. But, yeah, I actually did finish streaming my first playthrough of Hollow Knight last week. It was so much fun. Like, if it wasn't for its ATM, though, I probably would not be able to complete it as fast as I did. Because it's such a huge game, and you kind of just get thrown in. I actually want to sleep. Dude, Agemal, dude, go for it, man. You've already been doing great, man. Have a great rest of your night, dude, if you do go to sleep. I actually tried how I got so pissed off when I first really big bug, like, holy... Yeah, no, the game is pretty rough at the beginning, Josiah, but the longer you play the game and the more power-ups you get, the more you get rewarded for it. It's just super... It feels super satisfying when you take out the final bosses and stuff like that. It's a great game. I would definitely recommend it. But definitely make sure, like, if you're going to play Hollow Knight, though, make sure the first thing you do is get the compass badge and try to find maps as soon as you find a new area. Like, those are my best recommendations for Hollow Knight. Like, again, like, it's such a good game. I cannot wait for the sequel, Silk Song, because that looks super good. And Hornet's an interesting character. You fool! You fall for the Thunder Crossbow attack! Right? No, we're pretty much done. No, we're pretty much done. My decks are a little bit out of date, to be honest. Yeah, I got the map and the compass from Alyssa and the map, but I just got lost. No, it's pretty easy to get lost in that game. Not gonna lie. That's why I would recommend having a guide if you can, because again, when I was streaming Hollow Knight, I had my boy ATM like give me step by step on like what I should do or just ideas where to go. So, it's a great game when you can find the right way to play it, for sure. Poor human. Yeah, we're done. We're done. I mean, we're pretty much over. But, we could probably survive actually one more turn. That's why we just use Wall of Disruption. Let's go. Don't be sad. Yeah, I'm not too sad, actually. Kind of expected that we're going to lose anyway. So it's all good. It's all good. Oh, look at that 0-0. Let's go. I've actually been tempted about looking at some other card games, too. Like, I heard Shadowverse is pretty cool. Same thing with Hearthstone. But yeah, it all just really depends on what I can actually go with. So let's special summon next. We actually might be able to survive another turn with that. So you can only get up to, like, what, 1100? But yeah, I'm actually, I'm trying to find more time to watch JoJo, just because it's getting pretty good. Like, the part that I'm at just now is a little bit after they defeat Centerfold. Duskspot number 9? What? Hey, I forgot about this guy. You can make this card gains the attack of all the combined attack Dusk monsters control except for itself. This card can attack. Only this card can attack if the turn is activated. If your opponent battles, your opponent cannot use any. Okay, cool. I mean, I'm like, Pokemon is fine. Pokemon's fine. The formula's kind of gotten pretty set in stone of what it does, but Pokemon's fine. Agemal just doesn't like anything that's not Duel Links or Genshin Impact. Keep that in mind, people. That's probably what's going on. Because I could say it. Agemal, have you played a Pokemon game, though, to be real? I don't think we've actually talked about that, if you have or not. 4K, jeez. Wait, can you attack directly, too? What the fuck? Or Among Us. Yes, or Among Us. Thank you so much, Dustin. I appreciate you. I forgot about that. My team is the strongest. What is your team, I'm a Stupido? I'm kind of curious, because, again, with Pokemon having such a diverse... like, you know, over 800 Pokemon, it's kind of cool to hear what people actually have for their team. Have you played Sword and Shield yet? Let's keep the bad decks going with some Red Eyes. When Among Us? I mean, we probably won't be able to do Among Us today, but I might reach out to see what day might be best for Among Us. Just because, like, if we're going to do Among Us, I want to play with the people in the stream as much as I can. Because, like, I think the last time I tried streaming Among Us, we only had 3 viewers of the stream attend. Honestly, like, what I've been thinking about doing, Revarpig, is, like, having one day where I stream where it's dedicated to, like, playing things, like, on stream that everybody else can play who's watching. Like, things like, Marbles on stream, maybe. Among Us, of course. I know there's, like, a scribble typing one, stuff like that. You don't like Sword and Shield? Yeah, I will agree. It's kind of a low end for me on the Pokemon scale, too. Opponent surrendered. I mean, I drew shit, so if you were going to surrender, I was thinking about it anyway, man. Wait, did we still talk about anime? I mean, we can. We were talking about Pokemon for a second. I'm worried about stream snipers. Yeah, I mean, that is fair. That is fair. Like, it's actually funny. Like, I've literally seen people in Among Us will actually say, it's not him, don't worry, I'm watching the stream. Even though it's not a stream, and then people just actually think that's actually good information. Oh, you're back from heavy tech issue? I'm sorry to hear about that, dude. What's the tech issue? Like, just with the internet? Farm deck? There you go, man. X and Y is good, and but X is good, Y is good, or is good, or white and black or ruby. I mean, honestly, I feel like the Pokemon game I played recently that was my favorite. Well, not favorite, but really up there. I really did enjoy the remakes of Ruby and Sapphire, Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. Those were really good remakes. But I feel I'm really hoping for a Let's Go Johto, because Johto's my favorite region, by the way. Or even just the Diamond and Pearl remix, because I feel like those would be really good, especially on Switch. Classic Apple, get him, Mayo. I mean, this doesn't destroy them, so that's actually a pretty good draw. But yeah, I mean, I did play Sword. I like to Sword a little bit more than, what am I trying to say? Sun and Moon? If that's anything. But, Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon were actually, they were better than the first ones, I guess. Let's keep that going. Next year's gonna be huge for Pokemon. Yes, I'm really excited because it's like, what, the 35-year reunion or something like that? Gen 7 was a bit better than Gen 8. Yeah, I mean, again, the Sun and Moon thing, like, it's interesting. Like, there's some things I really did enjoy about them, but there's a lot of things I did not. Like, just the overall aesthetics and how everything was, like, kind of, like, broken up. Like, again, like, it's kind of hard to figure out, like, what parts to go to, especially if you come back to them after a while. Have I played Splatoon 2? I have not. I have not played Splatoon 1 or 2. I didn't enjoy certain things about Gen 7 until I played 8. That's fair. It's kind of like the fact, like, where you, like, play something later on, you go back to, like, oh, I actually appreciate this much more. No, I totally get that. The retrospect is real. Noble Arms Gallatin. Gains 1,000 attack during each year and loses 200 this to face up. Okay, that's fine. Oh. That's fair. Sun Moon are okay, but the only in the good about the Ultras. Yeah, I mean, like, again, it had some good redeeming qualities for it, for sure. For sure. They did introduce one of my favorite Pokemon, though, by far in that gen, which is pretty cool. Like, I'm a huge fan of Type Null and its evolution chain. Type Null is just super cool. Crap. I mean, we still have options, so that's fine. Let's see if he gets another... Let's see if we get Galaxy Cyclone again. Let's see if that happens. Honestly, like, I have been streaming the new DLC from Sword, but I'm not sure if I'm going to continue that one, just because, like, I don't know, it doesn't seem like there's a whole lot of things going on right now. Lunala... Yeah, again, some of the Pokemon designs for that gen were super cool. It's definitely super cool. So wait, they activated this one? So, this card face was destroyed by... Okay, so once per turn you can target one set your opponent controls, the equipped monster will lose 5 attack and does destroy that target. Okay. So we just gotta see what, like, which one's which one's gonna target. I don't know how to write... Is that one of the legendaries? I think that's the one, right? Which one are they targeting? That's what I need to know. Oh, so they're targeting this one? Okay, so... I mean, that is what it is. He's stream sniping! He's stream sniping! I don't know. He's probably just getting lucky. Because, look, he destroyed one and bandaged the other, so how does he do it? How does he do it? Yeah, no, the legendaries in that game were actually pretty cool. Like, not gonna lie. So let's bring back this one. Because, I mean, we still have an attack seniority over it, so that's pretty cool. I like Luna better than Ahsoka. Yeah, no, absolutely. For sure. Like, I like the Luna much better than Sun Galileo too, even though I got Sun first. But in the previous generation, I was a huge fan of Yveltal over the other one. I forget what the other one's named. Like the deer-looking one. I forget what it's called actually, though. Oh, we got the insight. Let's go. All right, so these guys can't be destroyed by battle, can they? Let's see. This card is would destroyed and sent to the graveyard. You can target one warrior monster. Okay, so you can equip it. Let's say. Okay, so this one also does the same thing too. Okay, I got both moons. Nice. I think I still have my sun and moon, or I have Ultra Sun and Sun. What? No. I clicked the other one. I mean, it really doesn't matter too much because I could just simply use whatever, so it's fine. I'm cringing at your pronunciation of Pokemon names. Which one? Oh, that's me because I'm the only one pronouncing. Shit. Sorry, dude. Sorry. I mean, at least give me credit that we actually got at least Type Null and Yveltal correct. We're good. And then let's use this really quick. Let's go with this. We can destroy it because it's defense only 5. Wrecked. Dude, seriously. Like, sometimes Duel Links just does not agree with my choices. My full name apparently means God Healer. God Heal Dairy Farmer. I mean, that's a very specific intervention, so that's interesting. Oh, we played Medrot? Alright, draw. Oh, he scooped? Oh, shit, he scooped. Alright, there we go. We actually got something. Holy crap. Runs the counter deck. Counter, and I don't think about that. I mean, just because we have something over 26? We'll probably do a few more games. We'll probably head out for the night. And then we'll come back to... Dude, Red Eye's Black Dragoon. Oh my gosh. Like, in the TCG, I really want to build the deck, but I don't want to drop $40 on one. Because you negate me. Of course. Because, like, again, doesn't your deck do a lot of targeting? But no, like, I would love to build Dragoon, but I don't want to drop 40 on Dragoon itself. But I pretty much have everything else, I believe, for the deck, except for, like, stuff like Evenly Matched and stuff like that. Yeah, I kind of figured it was. Metal is my fill the blank casserole. Let's go. I mean, that's one of them. Yeah, that's one of them, AJ. Yep, that's one of them. Oh, my casserole. I still love how that became a joke, and it's just so good. Like, it's coming up everywhere. Like, it's hilarious. Let's keep going. Mistress, damn. Yo, ATM, what is Katie gonna think at this point? Can you watch a replay of this? Yeah, we can watch a replay before we end. That's fine. We could totally do that, Mary, man. She will understand. If not, she will have to. Dang, man. It's like, is this the case or not? Do you have any pets? Yes, I do, actually, Rivervic. So, currently in our household, aside from myself being an animal, we have 2 bearded dragons. One of them is named Lulu. The other one is named Spyra. Because like, initially we thought it was a boy, so we named him Spyro. But we found out it was actually a female, so we're like, alright, let's just name it Spyra. And we also have a Shih Tzu named Mickey, which is not a very fun dog. He's very angry. Thanks for asking, dude. Do you have any animals? Let's see. So this one, so you can target one in your graveyard and then change the attack position. After you do, it becomes half. Let's see. So if this card is destroyed by battle, you can target. Okay, so it just gets once per turn. This is target for attack, especially summon 1 out of 5 or monster from your hand. Gotcha. I cannot literally give my opinions on Mickey. Yikes. Crap. Okay, so I mean, I gotta get. Jeez. I really don't want to deal with this right now, so I'm going to go with one more. I have my sister. That's fair. I mean, sometimes our siblings can actually be kind of like fill in the void for that too, just because like how they act, for sure. Because I mean, I'm actually in a pretty bad spot right now, because if I attacked, they're going to summon something else and then just, yeah, a bunch of other stuff. Oh, with Barry, I can actually kind of deal with that. So they're going to search for Kiwi? I'm assuming it's Kiwi. Yeah, of course it's Kiwi. But yeah, we've actually had Lulu for about a few years now, and we've had Spyro for a few about maybe about a year, maybe. No, I think we've had Lulu for like 3 years, and I think we've had Spyro for about 1 year or so. Because Spyro's still kind of like a new introduced. I need to find a Yu-Gi-Oh player who plays tournaments from his sister's eye surgery. Oh, dude, wouldn't that just be perfect Serenity? Magic Lemon Girl. So, I have 5 wow, that's a lot of Chihuahuas, man. But that is insane. But I mean, that's still pretty cool. Like, dogs can be such fun animals to have for sure. About to end his turn. I'm still surprised that emote got past TOS. I'll never understand. I'll never understand. Alright, so let's see. Once this is when your opponent activates a card or targets for a card, if it can change this, and if you do special summon 1 from your deck. Alright, that's fine. So let's go to combat. No, we're going to go with this one. At least you have 5 dogs and not 5 kids. True. That'd just be so much more work to deal with. You hate kids? I don't really... I mean, I don't think I don't hate kids. Like, I just don't think I would want to have any sooner, probably any at all, to be honest. Yeah, and especially during this time, I don't want to have any kids, like, entering the world just based on how the world's current state is. No Kids King, let's go. Replay, continue attack. So what does this one do? So once per turn, you can blah blah blah. This is target for attack. You special summon 1 spellcaster from your hand, but its effects are gained to change the attack target to that. I mean, your slots are filled, so that's going down anyway, because it can't activate its effect because there's no space, which is pretty cool. Imagine raising children in an environment where dueling. Wait, imagine raising children in the environment we're in during the last. Yikes. I don't know, it's got to be such an upper, like, one of my coworkers actually is, like, just had a kid, which is fantastic because his name is Lincoln, but they just call him Link for short. So, like, I constantly make a joke, I'm like, dude, you got to be so busy training your son to be able to take over, like, you know, to defeat, like, you know, Ganondorf and crap like that. I mean, I once saw a baby eating bristles which lit. What? Like, I kind of don't even understand that. I once saw a baby eating pretzel sticks which laid in the trash. That is awful. Like, why? This is awful. I mean, I kind of figured it out. I'm a stupido, so you're fine. You're good. Lincoln K? Clay? No. Like, his name is Lincoln, but they call him Link. So, like, I just gotta, like, make a joke, like, yo, dude, he's gonna save Hyrule. Oh, I never played Mafia 2, so that's probably why I didn't get it. But no, like, he's a cool dude. Lincoln Logs. Oh, we actually have 2. Jeez. Oh, he has 2 now. Jeez. Alright. I mean, if he drops a Quintet Magician, then we're just done. Okay, okay, let me rephrase it, Jamal. I've never played the Mafia games yet, so... There it is, there it is. I've never played any of the Mafia games, I'm sorry. Cat Jam, let's go. We actually, like, our neighbor, like, I'm just gonna say this has, like, one of the coolest cats ever. This cat will demand pet... It's already over. This cat will, like, constantly demand pets, but it's just so adorable. How come Taya has lines for these magicians? I thought fairs were a thing. I mean, I think it was because of an event they gave her, like, the magician stuff. I think it was, like, due to an event. I also have cats. Dude, cats are pretty cool, man. Like, I kind of like cats because they're a little bit less maintenance than dogs, typically. But, again, they're not nearly as fun, generally, either. Because, like, a lot of cats just, like, do their own thing. I want to have cats. Cats are cool. Cats are definitely best. I mean, bearded dragons are pretty cool, too. But also, hedgehogs. Like, I would love to have a hedgehog. Cats because, yeah, cats purr, which is really cool. Like, especially like some of the cats who just, like, constantly purr is just adorable, in my opinion. Yeah, we'll watch a replay, dude. We'll definitely watch a replay. I want my sleep! I mean, I can, I mean, if you want, Agemal, what I could do... I could just sit here and just wait. Which replay is it? Illegal? Really? That is weird. Imagine losing to Magician Girls. Wait, I mean, we technically lost to Quintet Magicians. Oh, hedgehogs. I mean, That makes kind of sense because they're kind of like more on the exotic animal side, I believe. Like, kind of like with ferrets, too-ish, kind of, right? Right? Second top replay. Okay, so you mean this one, right, Ajamal? What time is it? For me, it's 1:40 p.m. Joe Exotic. I'm sorry, but Tiger King has brought me a lot of joy in my life just because we spammed it constantly in my household. Like, that was great. That was great. It's muffin time. For me, it's 1:40 p.m. Alright, Ajamal. This is a great replay. Thank you so much for showing me this replay, Ajamal. Like, look how great this duel combat is. Like, it's kind of hard for me to actually start this duel because there's just so much build-up. Watch this masterpiece. I want to pet... I mean, I've heard a lot of people say that ferrets are, like, really fun, but they stink a lot. So if you do get one, make sure you get rid of, like, the stink lens or something like that. Do you live in Washington, too? Nah, not in Washington. I think I've actually had the discussion with Ramen. Yes, this is very compelling gameplay. Like, look at this duel. It is fantastic. Man, look at Ajamal's... Like, this is insanely good. Oh, wait, yeah, he's trying to sleep. I guess I should stop being an ass. No, I live on the West Coast, though. I'm a muffin, please. It's a muffin time. Wait, I don't even actually know that. I'm a muffin, please. It's muffin time. Who wants muffin, please? I just want to die. What? Oh, a ferret, not a ferret. My bad. Meta lives in San Jose, California? No. Do I live in Canada? No. I live on the West Coast, but not in Washington, though, or Canada. I live in Canada. Everything is... What? Oh, California, I'm assuming? I live in Oregon. So, I don't think there's a lot of, like, problems with animals, but I'm not too sure. He lives in Michigan, actually. Don't let him fool you. Look at those level dupes played by my opponent. I mean, it looks pretty good, especially the fact that they're, like, playing Shiranui, so there's going to be a lot of shenanigans for sure. It explains it, yeah. Because, I mean, there's, like, a few different states in that, like, general time zone, for sure. So what is he going to do? Oh, he's playing... What? 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 Yes, California. Oh, gotcha. Interesting. I mean, that's actually kind of cool, because that means we're in the same time zone. Like, to me, it's just, like, super interesting with Twitch, because, again, like, we have people like Agewall who's 12 hours, in the, like, you know, ahead of us, and then we have people who are in the same one. I'm just saying the ramen twirl is totally possible. I mean, it kind of is, considering the fact that we're all kind of, like, in the same coast, so, like, I don't know, like, if we ever do get bigger and stuff like that, TwitchCon, I'm not sure if that's still going to be a thing. That'd be pretty cool. Oh, you're in Germany, dude. That is fantastic. That is so cool. I did not know that. And again, that's just super cool, too, because I get to, like, you know, hang out with people, like, in Germany and stuff like that. That is fantastic. Cosmic Cyclone. I mean, he's also got the setup with Bujin Tsukiyomi and pretty much one card in hand. That is super good. I mean, if we do the Ramen World Tour, though, we have to go to New Zealand, which I am totally down for. I would love to visit New Zealand. Just such an interesting location. So he's going to do Spirit Master, spamming synchros for days. Imagine living close to a YouTuber. I mean, that's the crazy thing, because, like, there's actually some pretty, like, big YouTubers who live, like, of course, in California, and I think a lot of them are also moving to Nevada, too. But there's actually a pretty big Pokemon YouTuber that lives, like, in the same state I do as well, but, again, of course, you're never going to encounter them anyway. Just because, like, of course, on the West Coast, like, they're kind of, like, highly populated density areas, so the likelihood of seeing them is pretty slim to none. But, like, if they have a TwitchCon or, like, you know, a panel or something like that, then you're good to go. I mean, actually, Dustin actually got to meet one of the biggest Magic the Gathering YouTubers out there currently, which is really cool. Bro, we gotta learn Maori if we go to New Zealand. I mean, pretty much, dude. Like, at one point, I was literally about to tell, like, Robin, like, 642, like, dude, tell me about the Maori, you know, the people and the culture of that, but Phoenix Chain seems fair. Dude, of course, it's Phoenix Chain. JK, yeah, no, I know they do. But, I mean, yeah, because I do know a little bit about New Zealand, so it'd actually be kind of cool to be able to kind of, like, see some of the stuff like that. Yikes, dude, Impermanence would be way too bad, man. I would not want to do it. Yeah, dude, I mean, he seems like a really cool dude. The fact that he actually, you know, does, like, the charity events, too, that just kind of, like, you know, it's really cool to give back to the community. I've honestly thought about doing some charity streams, but I would need to, like, kind of, like, look into it more a little bit. Oh, the Floodgate, let's go. I need to check Ireland now. Go for it. I mean, this is kind of like a floodgate, but they can flip it up next turn. But it's still pretty good disruption. Double the Sun Saga. I mean, seriously, like, all they do is just spam Sun Saga as much as they could. Because you've been to Ireland before, right, ATM? Like, it's not going to be your first time if you go there next time, right? Yes, we went for a honeymoon. Dude, that's awesome, man. You want me to Sun Saga? Just added the floodgate back. I mean, the sad thing is, I actually haven't... Like, we actually, because of, like, you know, of course, what happened with the state of the world, and also finances at the time, I actually never really had my honeymoon yet, so to speak. We might try to do something in 2021, when things kind of hopefully lighten up a little bit. China is great. China would actually be kind of cool and interesting to visit. Yeet. Nice neck crack. Broken. It's pretty much broken at this point now, probably. He just goes for the scoop. I mean, honestly, with the constant floodgates and Age just like throwing everything face down, it was kind of just like a little bit much too for me even watching. But it's all good. It's all good. It's all good. The Watt, it's so good. Yeah, I mean, I think at this point we'll probably call the stream and end, then we'll like, because I got stuff I got to do, and then we'll do some like Undertale stuff tonight. So I think today's gonna be right here is gonna be a good spot to end it. But I mean, pretty sick replays, dude. I kind of like some of the replays you do save just because it's either something really ridiculous or like the duel ends in a pretty ridiculous way. But it was still pretty cool. I can finally sleep. Yes, dude, go sleep, man. You definitely need to sleep. Can we raid? Let me see if there's anybody on my like viewers that is currently raiding or streaming right now. Or actually, do you have anybody in mind? Because I don't really have a lot of people who are streaming right now. How to make any deck good. 3 Fiendish, 3 Flood, 3 Karma. Yeah, I mean, Karma would definitely do it too. Hawks9952. Let's check them out really quick. If it's tonight, then it's morning in my time. Yeah, like, again, like, the whole thing with Twitch, it's definitely crazy because it's kind of, like, hard to determine which is which. Let's see, 9952. Wow, 27 viewers doing... Yeah, we could definitely see about rating them for sure. Cool. Let's do it. Okay, I'll take like 2 days for everyone to meet each other. I mean, yeah, it would definitely be a really interesting experience to see how that would actually go through if they actually was like a world tour sort of thing. He's just like talking like if we all kind of like met up like because like we were kind of like on the same side of the country. So I think he's like trying to like say if we all did like, you know, meet up and hang out, it'd be like for 2 days, like a 2-day time period. So I'm assuming that's kind of what he's going for. Yeah, let's get the raid going. Let's see, 9952. Ramen is the longest flight because it would take 23 hours to fly there. Yes, true, because it's from New Zealand, right? It takes 15 hours to fly it. I mean, that's the thing. I could probably never do that. Like, even when I flew from Michigan to Oregon, that just seemed way too long for me. Even with having, like, my PSP and my 3DS on standby. Because at that point, I don't think I had a Switch yet or anything like that. But yeah, I mean, it would definitely be an interesting con to see if it actually does happen, but I'm going to close out the stream. I mean, hey, if we get first class. We don't have the budget for that, unfortunately, though, man. But I do want to thank everybody for joining in. It was a lot of fun, especially for today's stream. It was actually a blast. Thank you so much for guys for hanging out. Made losing on Duel Links stream just a little bit more tolerable. Thank you for that. I'm a Stupid Weirdo. Thank you again for the great conversations. Isfahu, thank you again so much for the follow. Greatly appreciate that. But yeah, ATM, have a great rest of your night. Josiah, hopefully I'll be able to see you later. Ajamal, get some sleep. Shrek, thank you for being you. But yeah, let's get the raid going. Rivar Pig, again, thank you so much for stopping in. I appreciate the love and support, everybody. Let's get this raid going, and then we'll see you, hopefully, you guys later for Undertale. Thanks, guys. Let's get the raid going. Everyone can entertain me with a T-hour loop. Yes. Bye-bye. Thank you so much for that. I appreciate that. Later, guys. We're going to get the raid going, so let's do it. Let's go.